Greetings. You only need one tool to take this apart. It's just a cheap 10-in-1 or anything that has a T6, give or take, Torx bit. That's the little star bit that's in the hole. Take the screw out and push down on the top. And the top and bottom separate. Once you get inside, the same T6 takes the two screws out. Keep your two screws separated because your top screw is shorter than the valve screws. Open the top, and the whole thing should come apart in one piece. This is two separate pieces. Sorry, tray and stand shot. They peel apart so you can wash the valve, the flavor flapper, and yes, all of the real rubber pieces come apart. This also comes out. Just lift it straight up. So there's a long black post there. It lifts up, then you can clean this. This does remove as well. Or no, actually, no, this one doesn't remove. This just fits around that. But you can spray water down in there, which just goes to this hole. Your valve where the flavor tank plugs in, this is where your flavor tank would plug in on the bottom. The needle just pulls all the way out. Now everything can be cleaned. I'll be right back when I clean it. Welcome back. I forgot to tell you, on the inside, there is the mechanism that is attached to the outside slider. It does come out. If it falls out, it's not that big a deal. It snaps back in. This is the slide mechanism that attaches to the back of the needle. Just slip it in, and it rests in the bottom. The rubber O-ring around the top of the valve does not come off. You just wash that, and you can stick a small brush, such as this one, down in the hole to clean it out. This is a good brush for cleaning out the like water bottle straws or even the rubber straw that comes with the lid. Assembly is reverse of disassembly. You take your valve. It's easier to do while it's still damp. Just stick the just squish it back through until you can pull the edges through. I believe that's too far down. No, that's about right. Take your valve bottom and your needle. There's a little pip on the needle. It needs to face upwards. Be careful when you push it through the little O-ring in there. Then it sits back on the little stab. Then you take your valve, and it pushes in. Just press down firmly in the center, and it will snap into the O-ring seal on the bottom. Take your, whoops, I forgot one. Put the bottom, the plastic ring back on the bottom. And then the little white valve just sits under the plastic ring. Like that. And then that little sticky offy bit sticks in the hole next to where the valve is held. Push the center plastic back in. You'll feel it push in. You'll feel it slip in the indent. Put your top back on, or the top of the valve. The round section faces towards the front where the tank would attach. Line up the 2 screw holes. Damn it. Get in there. There it is. Put your screws back in. Try not to cross thread them like that one's trying to do. Make sure that it's sealed all the way around the top, all around the front. Then when you take your container, you want to push the valve all the way in. Make sure that the slider is all the way to the closed, because that little pip will line up with the bar on the bottom. You can use the hole in the valve to match the hole in the thing. There's also these little indents. Oop, I'm out of shot. Right here, which line up with these little tapers, and you'll feel it lock together. Make sure it's lined up correctly. Press it firmly together, but gently. Put the screw back in. Oops. Ah, see there, it slipped out. So before you put the screw back in, and this thing is a joy to put back together. Nah, it's not that bad. Oop, that's upside down. That's why it won't go back in. My bad. There it goes. Nope. And I still missed. Hang on. There we go. What you're trying to do is that little pin that's on the back of that valve needs to line up with that slot slider on the back. I don't know how well you can see it, but if you see the edge of the pin there, when you slide the valve open and closed, see how it slides? And then you just put the screw back in the top. Put the screw in the top, reassemble, clean out the tank, and you'll be good to go.